In this video today, I'm going to go over a hairdressing myth that gets asked quite regularly by customers from my shop. And the myth is, should you or should you not wash your hair every day? I tell all my customers this, that ask me this, and a lot of you will probably already know it. I don't recommend washing your hair every day. But if you feel you need to wash your hair every day, then that's fine. But here's a couple of reasons why you shouldn't and should wash your hair every day. So I personally only wash my hair once a week. I feel that is what's best for my hair. I have chemically treated hair, and I colour my hair with semi-permanent colours, so I don't want to lose the colour on my hair, and I don't want to lose the moisture that has been built up in my hair whilst I've been washing it and the treatments that I've been doing to it. If you have previous chemically treated hair and you've gone from one colour to the next, with on light, dark, I highly do not recommend washing your hair every day, because that will be removing all of the hard work that your hairdresser's probably put in to fix or change your hair colour or to keep your hair looking healthy. If you have rather short hair, i.e. shaved, or even just like a pixie cut, and you use a certain type of product in your hair, i.e. like a wax or a mousse or a gel, then if you want to wash your hair every day, then that's fine. Those type of products create a buildup and can collect more dirt than you actually think. And if you aren't washing that off every day, that's just going to keep building up a layer over layer over layer on your hair, and that is not good for your hair either. If you don't use those type of products, but you still have short hair, then I tend to suggest, this is what I say to my customers all the time, if you don't tend to put products in your hair, I don't recommend washing your hair every day, but if you want to do it every other day, that's fine. If you touch your hair a lot and find that it ends up greasy because you've been touching it, that is totally fine as well. You can just wash your hair. But if you don't use those products, if you are having a break from products like in quarantine, or you're not putting products in your hair, you're not going out, you're not doing things, you're not getting to the harshness of the outside like wind, rain, all that stuff, then I suggest maybe just letting your hair get a little bit greasy for a couple of days, let it soak up some of those natural oils that it is producing, and then you should start feeling a lot healthier and fresher, and then give it a wash. And if you have longer hair, I highly do not recommend washing your hair every day. This is kind of where the rule kind of goes into play. If you have shorter hair, it doesn't really work for you. If you have certain styles, then it doesn't really, you don't fit into the category of not having to wash your hair every day. If you have longer hair, do not wash your hair every day, because you are washing out those natural oils that your body and hair are producing and that your hair wants. It wants to absorb it, wants to soak it up. If you have longer hair, i.e. shoulder length, mid-length, long, what you're doing every day is washing out those natural oils that are only really reaching about an inch of your hair. So if you leave it a couple more days and let that oil make its way down to the rest of your hair, and you're helping it through as well, like by touching it, or if you're like putting it up and stuff like that, like you are pushing those natural oils through your hair. So if you have longer hair, then I do not recommend washing your hair every day. If you wash your hair, say like once a week, perfectly fine. Wash it every 3 days, perfectly fine. Again, with longer hair, some people tend to find that it gets greasier at the roots, but then gets really, really dry on the ends. That's probably because you're putting too much conditioner on it. Maybe just put the conditioner through the mid-lengths and ends, because they're not quite getting the same amount of oil that your roots would do. And then that evens out the amount of moisture that is in throughout your hair, and then you have a full head of long, healthy hair. Again, if you have chemically treated hair, like my hair, or you've been doing a lot of stuff to it and you're trying to grow it out and but you want to keep it healthy, that is fine. If you have got coloured hair, if you wash your hair every day, that colour will be gone within a week. So I suggest maybe just leaving it a couple more days just to keep that colour fresher and longer. If your hairdresser tells you that your colour lasts 6 weeks, that's because you haven't washed your hair every day. If you wash your hair every day, it'll probably only last a week. I hope this is helpful, and follow it for more information.